Many old school Cartoon Network fans have been eagerly awaiting the return of Samurai Jack ever since it was announced that the show would be returning sometime this year. Recently, the show's creators took to Reddit to answer the questions from fans of the series. So I thought it'd be cool to go over some of the more interesting answers they gave us. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into this. Starting out, they asked if the art style would be the same from the original show, to which they replied, and let me just describe who is answering these questions. It's Genndy Tartakovsky and many of the other show's creators and voice actors, among like that, were people who were involved in this AMA type thing. I'm not exactly sure that all of them were there, but there were a top creators and people like that involved in the show. Anyway, they said that the art style would be as close to the original as possible. However, Jack is going to be slightly taller and just a bit older, but basically the same. As for the background, they said the original shows were hand painted, but now they're being forced to paint them digitally due to overseas production pipeline kind of thing they said going on. They wish that they could do the hand painted, but this is going to make it cheaper and more affordable for the studio, so that's the direction they're going. They're trying to make it match the original show as much as possible, and they stressed this a lot, that the 5th season is a continuation, not a reboot. It's not what the Powerpuff Girls did. They didn't reboot the series. It's a continuation of the original show, picking up exactly where it left off. So they're going to be trying to match it as much as possible. They also addressed the questions about the IDW comic book series that was recently put out earlier this year. Really cool comic book series. If you guys have not had a chance to check that out, please do so. However, Genndy Tartakovsky claims the IDW comics are not canon and they will be completely separated from the animated series, so that they will not be featured in the new episodes in any way, shape, or form. Kind of sucks because the comics were so good, but I do trust his intuition on where the series should go and how the series should end. He also said that they're not going to make a new intro song. They will instead be making a new animated scene for it, but they should be keeping the iconic intro music that the fans love, the classic Jack to the Jack, back to the Jack. That song is awesome, super catchy, and it will be making a return in the new series, so pumped for that. And finally, one of the last questions they wanted to answer was they were asked if the show was going to become a different kind of style, maybe a little bit more dark and violent, and now that it's going to be shown on Adult Swim as compared to Cartoon Network. Now, they answered that the studio doesn't want them to say too much at this point, but off the record, they said this, that Genndy's goal with the 5th season is to give a proper ending to the series. Naturally, the intensity and drama will be higher this time around due to the story reaching its peak and conclusion. Being on Adult Swim will make it easier to push things dramatically and visually. So it looks like we could be getting a darker, grittier version of Samurai Jack, and that sounds amazing. I can't wait for the season to be released, but as of now, there's no official timeline other than sometime in 2016. So fingers crossed for it being released sometime soon. Anyway, that's all we have for today, guys. So make sure you guys drop a like for Samurai Jack and subscribe to stay up to date on all cartoon and video game news. Make sure you guys check out some of the previous videos, links in the end slate and description. All kinds of stuff going on there. And remember, that's always K-Mac time somewhere, guys. Until then, take it easy and peace out. Today's code word, by the way, is going to be Scotsman, like from the show. But anyway, guys, till next time.